Did you always want to be a writer?
Yeah, I guess I did. Maybe when I was about 13 or something like that, I sort of thought, that being a writer would be something that would be really cool to do. So from that kind of age was when I started thinking seriously about being a writer.
And when did you find that writing was in your life truly? It was a moment or an year?
No, I mean, I really tried to write adult novels for a very long time, from when I was in my sort of mid-teens. Never really felt very happy with it. And then I think when I started thinking about writing for younger people and started writing CHERUB, that was when I was in my late 20s. That was when I finally felt I was doing something that was good, something that I had some confidence in.
Well, and how did you get into the published world? We know that it isn't easy for a beginning writer.
Yeah, I mean, I think any writer needs a lot of luck, and I was just very lucky. In Britain, we have a system where we use literary agents to get books published.
Yes, it is.
And I found an agent who actually, by pure coincidence, lived very near to where I did, and she loved the book, and she helped me do some editing and some work on it before we submitted it to publishers. And so just a very uneventful story of I wrote the book and submitted it, and I was lucky enough to get it published.
And did you have success at the beginning of the first work, of the publishing of the first book, or did you?
No, I mean, it was quite hard at first, and with hindsight, I look on it quite. I look on it as being quite lucky now that the book's built quite slowly and built a fan base in the UK. Some authors just get paid a big advance, but then there's lots of pressure to be successful straight away. So I think at the time, I probably wish I would have got lots of money. But with hindsight, I think it's really good that it was slowly built, and it built through the value of fans who read and enjoyed the books.
It was with a step of non-recognizing to success. Was it to
Sorry, I can't really hear. Andrea, sorry, could you just either be a bit quieter or move away, because I can hear you louder than him. Sorry, thank you.
So the time between the non-recognizing and the success, it was fast, or?
It just kind of built, this is in the UK, not in Portugal. Each book just came out, and we just noticed that each book was selling faster, and I was getting more fan emails and doing events like this and getting more people coming out. So it was this nice thing that every book that came out was kind of getting bigger and more successful. And I guess kind of the peak was probably around about sort of the 10th or 12th CHERUB book in the UK, where we were doing really big signings and touring all over the country, and I remember going to Australia and doing big signings there and things like that. So it was a really fun time to sort of suddenly, oh wow, this is a really big deal now,
And for all your works and books, is there any that you have a special relation or memory?
I always think, when people say what's my favourite, I always say The Recruit. And the reason is just because when your first ever book comes out, it's nice, it's my book with my name on the cover, and you see it on the shelf in a bookstore, and you give a copy to your mum, and it's just a really nice kind of feeling when that first book ever comes out. And I think no matter what I write or how successful it becomes, I don't think anything will ever quite beat that feeling of publishing the first book.
And so for you, the best moment of your career is that you showed to your mum?
I guess that just feels like a very special memory. I mean, I can remember other things like, turning up in Australia, and we had a bookstore in Brisbane, and they got me in this big black limousine to turn up, and there were just this enormous queue of people all sort of cheering as I arrived at the start. And you feel like a bit of a star or something when you arrive at this bookstore and there's lots of people there. So there have been lots of nice memories, but I do think the beginning was special.
I understand that. And to finish, do you have something to say to your Portuguese writers that are many that may see this video?
Well, I just want to say thank you, because I've just got so many Portuguese readers. I think there are probably per capita more Portuguese readers than in any other country in the world. So it's great that I've got so many fans in Portugal, and keep buying my books because I need the money.
Well, congratulations, because for one side, I love reading since I was very little. And I haven't read a single book of J.K. Rowling, but I read all the collection of the CHERUB.
That's what we like to hear.
If you like to sign them, I have the...
Yeah, I'll sign your books for you.